Hello and welcome to the newest video from the Autumn event series on my channel. In this video, I'm going to compare the daily prizes that are coming in the soon beginning Autumn Zodiac event. As always, all the calculations are made based on the database portal, for which you can find the link in the description of this video. In case you have any feedback regarding the website or anything else mentioned in this video, feel free to use the comment section to point it out. I'm going to start with the cultural buildings this time. If you try to get some pure culture providing buildings out of the Autumn Zodiac event, it's worth mentioning that none of the buildings we will see provides a culture without any additional production next to it. An example is the Flying Chopsticks, which has the best ratio of provided culture per 1 square it consumes in the city, but also provides a very little population next to it. Such additional population means that the overall amount of culture is reduced to ensure that the balance of the building is preserved, and it might be possible that just very recently we have seen some higher quality cultural buildings. The Gateway into the Past offered Warrior's Gate, Stone of the Stars and Sun Loop buildings, all of which were significantly better candidates for culture. Let's move to population, for which some more interesting pieces the Autumn event has in store. We have our well-beloved Calligraphy class, which was initially introduced last year and has become one of the best population hybrids out of all event buildings in the game. As you can see, it is offered during the first day of the event, so if this building is what you aim for, make sure to also check the quest list and spheres comparator that I have on the website, which will help you better prepare for the event and find the best strategy towards receiving daily prizes. The second population providing building is the Training Dojo, which also produces light-ranged military units from the mercenary camp. We also have Mana, for which there are not many interesting buildings this time. If your chapter is either Wood Elves or Sorcerers, you may go for the Pond of Autumn, as for these two chapters it has the highest amount of mana provided per 1 square, and if your chapter is Halflings or higher, the only option is the Magical Nutcracker offered on day 8, which is unfortunately hidden in the shadow of many buildings we have seen in almost any of the events recently. I think that I may safely confirm that this event is nowhere close to being an interesting source of mana providing buildings. Finally, the similar set of daily prizes is offered for seeds, as the only seeds producing building is the Pond of Autumn. But thankfully, this production is much more interesting than the production of mana, as having the buildings sorted by seeds, the Pond of Autumn places among one of the best event buildings in the game. It is however placed much below the brand new Witty Raccoon, which is a new evolving building introduced by this event. The Witty Raccoon becomes the building with the highest amount of seeds produced out of 1 occupied square, which can be increased even further by feeding it with pet food, increasing its own production by up to 200%. So if the seeds is what you want to get out of this event, better than spending your currency on rather small event building, focus on other interesting prizes and especially on receiving Stardust out of your open spheres. You can also use the spheres comparator on the website to find the best spheres for advancing in the grand prizes lane. With that being said, these are the daily prizes we are going to see in the Autumn Zodiac event. The database portal can be always used for your own calculations and ratings, so feel free to visit the website using the link in the description of this video. If there is anything you would like to share about this event, feel free to put a comment in the comment section below, subscribe to stay up to date with all the future content from Elvenar, and I will see you in the next one.